What is up, guys? Jake here with the next Vainglory video, and we are in a team group and back in some picks and bans ranked action. They ban out Vox, so we ban out Adagio. Just seeing what they're going to go for. They get the first pick here, so we're just going to react to that. And a really strange pick up here. I don't know if this was a solo queue, but to pick Finn up first, I don't know if I've seen that one yet. But anyways, from that, we get to talking about it, and we think, okay, let's get Black Feather Scarf. I mean, you know, strong laner, strong jungler. You know, put it on them to try to figure something out because a lot of stuff's banned away, and they pick up not what we were expecting, Rhyme Fortress. So from there, we're talking about what to do, and I throw out the idea of a support Petal to try to counter some of that in the jungle. Not sure if it was a great idea or not, but somehow they said, okay, do it, and that's what we ended up doing. So I'm on the support Petal this time. It's a thing, I guess. You're about to see it be a thing. So there you go. That's Nolan on Black Feather. That's his alt account. And AB on the Scarfs. He's been playing quite a bit lately. So Scarf, very strong, you know, two very strong heroes for us when you get that second pickup when they pick that support first. So that's what we went with. Grab that contract and just get in the jungle here. Let him start leveling up and getting that farm, getting that experience. Excuse me, guys. Start those backs there. You can get away and let him have that sort of solo experience. You know, trying to push him up to level 2 as quickly as possible in case they want an early fight. Come down, flare, they're there. So just go ahead and buy up Scout Mines, flares, some just normal support type stuff. And then I think, okay, I don't really want to fight Finn Rhyme early game like that. I mean, we saw them retreat, so we thought, okay, let's go up for a gank here. Worked out pretty well. He's not really out, but because those minions can get on him, I mean, we get good damage on him right there. Just from Scarf's poke and my minions. Even under the turret, he's not entirely safe. So just send Black Feather on his way by himself to do a little solo farm. And I think, Fortress probably believed that I was retreated back. And it was kind of just an interesting match I want to show this guys. I mean, you got lane, weapon power Fortress, you got support Petal, you got Finn, Rhyme. I mean, you got all kinds of great stuff in this match. But he comes out, he commits. With me being there and the poke from Scarf, it's just way too much. He goes down. So feeling pretty good about our control in the lane early on. Black Feather getting that good solo XP down in the jungle. Rhyme comes up just to help protect that turret, which we really couldn't have put a lot of damage on that turret yet anyways, but it was still a smart move. He comes over, put a little poke onto him, but he is Rhyme and he is nasty. Look at the damage. Golly, so much damage already. Get a little heal there and then right back at it, drop those minions back down. Just harassing this Fortress, making it hard for him to farm. You know, because Fortress is still strong, guys. And if you haven't seen Weapon Power Fortress, it's a thing too. And it's now in the lane. This is probably a first for me, but apparently it works pretty well, especially when you get an incredibly strong jungle like a Rhyme in there. But just trying to again make it hard on him, keeping him off of his farm if we can. You know, make him miss some CS if possible. So just continuing that, hanging out with AB in the lane. Getting quite a bit of gold here, and I need to probably go shop sometime really soon. But again, right here, see, AB can poke him, and I can, if he just takes one step out, I can put those minions on him. Like that right there, and just a few auto attack shots. I get some lag there. I was having some crazy stuff tonight. I actually got disconnected right as a match started. I was down for probably 3 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that at the start of a match. And because it was right when the match was starting, I actually did not even get golden experience. It was like I never joined, and then I came in at like 4 minutes. I was level 1. It was awful. We lost. But anyways, so it's a little bit of trouble on the internet tonight. Not sure why, but they come up, put a little pressure on us in the lane, so we have to just fall back, just dropping some vision, dropping some scout mines, just harass. You know, this is a harass comp. Is one of the reasons I wanted to get it is because there's such a close quarters comp. They do have the dive from Fortress, but with Rhyme and Finn, I mean, they got to be right up on you. So right down here in the jungle, Black Feather, Finn was wanting to fight this whole time. Unfortunately, Fortress was there shopping up as well, so he comes to help out, but a lot of damage right there, and then I decided to stick with it, finish off. You see those little minions nipping at him, and then right there, one shot, he goes down. So we'll take it. I knew Fortress was low, so I knew Finn was low, so I wanted to come over and try to get on him too. Ready to fight, you know, but Rhyme does unfortunately kill Scarf and then rotate down, and he is doing just fine. He's like full health, so it's time to get out, trampoline out, and then he tries to cut me off, but I think he knows it's early game. Black Feather's coming. He doesn't want to commit too much right there, so need to get my power up, need to get bought up. Go ahead and just bought the Stormguard banner in this match just for a little bit of extra damage in these early fights when I get those auto attacks off. So grab that, some more vision, and then back to it. What I want to do on the support petal is just get my fountain. I want to get that fountain done, and then I want to get some damage for him. Now, I end up going and buying a reflex block because that Finn's hook was just wearing me out. But you know, that's the main goal when you're if you want to try this. At least for me, it was to get that fountain taken care of, get your team taken care of, and then grab you some crystal power because you want to be able to do damage. Your ultimate's a big deal. You want to take care of that. You see Finn smashing a couple of my minions there. That wasn't very nice. But they, you know, with Scarf's poke, they can't hang out in that bush. He'll poke them to death. So they retreat back. We sort of reclaim the jungle, flare up fortress there, expose him. And now same thing. If he tries to commit, it's just too much damage. He can't do it. Put those his minions under turret. Try to get some of those lost. You know, mess up some CS. That is the name of the game. Again, Blackfeather just doing his thing, getting that farm. And then right here, I don't know what happened if they decided to call back. But they all went at the same time, and we just collapse onto this turret right as that wave gets cleared. Now, they do come in right behind us. Fortress pops his ultimate. I mean, they're coming hard right here, trying to get away. That hook comes in, grabs me. It's a nice hook, which takes me down. But Scarf gets away, and he's looking, I mean, he's getting a little low on health, that one ability there, but he's looking pretty good, and they really commit to this a little bit too much, in my opinion. And I think he takes out a couple of them for it. So nicely done there by AB on Scarf. Just getting ball back up, again working towards that fountain and just getting back in the lane, trying to maintain some vision control. There's so much that they were doing the same thing. I mean, that Finn was laying down the vision for sure. So you see I'm trying to trigger his stuff, place mine. It's just a back and forth battle doing that. You see spending more gold on it right there. Trying to make sure we know where they're at least. Because if you know where they're at, you ought to be able to control the tempo of the fights, when you fight, etc. It's so important, so important. So many solo time, solo queue supports. I've had supports never buy a fountain, never buy a scout mine. Fortress comes out, and I think I had him here, but I did not know that my boy Rhyme was in the bush waiting to give me a Rhyme job. So he jumps out, and I am dead in short order because that guy is nasty when he gets on top of you. They all come up, but you know they're just protecting right there at this point. Back to the poke game. I mean, really, Blackfeather can poke, and Scarf, obviously, best poker in the game, in my opinion. So they really can't just stay in front of that turret. If they do, that's what happens. You see, gets the kill. Unfortunately, Fortress does close in on him, gets that taken care of. But I'm putting a little damage on him. Scarf putting a little damage on him. He gets my boy Scarf taken care of, but there he is, and all of a sudden Finn shows up. I thought it was going to be a quick kill, but I guess, you know, it is Finn. He gets that fortified health. I'm putting the damage on him. My little minions are, but I've got no crystal power, you know. It's basically just my auto attacks. So it takes a little time. But finally we get it done. He throws that hook. I don't know why, but getting taken out. It wasn't even the ace. He lived long enough to prevent that. So kind of stinks. Grab the front because I figure they will if I don't. Unfortunately, I've only got two minions running around, so it took a while to get that. Go ahead and grab our minion mine here. Get that taken care of. It's more than time to grab that. And then I want to go ahead and grab this so I get a little bit of power. So Nolan lets me have that. Get back down to the shop, grab that fountain up, and here I'm grabbing a battery and I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I bought that hourglass. I wanted a battery for some power, and I guess just out of habit, maybe playing a lot of Catherine lately, I bought that hourglass just as a reflex. So that was pretty dumb. But drop back down, protect our turret. We know they're going for the gold mine here, so I want to go contest it if we can. Come in, drop that ultimate right there, which was fine, except for, again, no CP. That just doesn't do a lot. Did not even get my my fountain off. I was just messing around, trying to get away, trying to trampoline out, and they took me out so quickly I just didn't get it off. So sell that stupid hourglass, buy the tier 2 battery, and now from here I'm just buying more vision. I'm trying to decide what I want to go towards, if it's damage next or if it's the reflex block, and I get caught with another hook, or get caught with a hook here in a minute. And I am going with the reflex block next. So, but if you're not going against a Finn, obviously at this point you want to start getting some crystal power, some damage, either a frostburn, depending on who you're playing. If who's on your team, if you're kiting a lot, or if they're trying to gap close real quickly, that frostburn can help. I was trying to lay down vision here, and I just get smooth caught out. I mean, pulls me in, smashes me, stuns me. Rhyme does it. I mean, just smooth caught out trying to lay down vision. So completely my bad. He misses with his hook on that. They pop their ultimate with the dogs, but they just fall back under turret. No big deal. Safely back there. And then I think right here was where this crazy play happens. Obviously, they're going to fall, I think, and go towards... No, they're not going to ghost mine here. They're just staying in again, why they want to stay there when the poke game is so real from these two heroes. but they do. And Finn goes down. Right here, hit him with that fountain just as I walk up there, so that was perfect. And Fortress has dove this turret, thinking he's going to get that kill. But the fountain just heals him right back up. You see he is over half health now, trying to get onto this Rhyme, but I don't have a Warhorn. I don't even have any boot. I actually do have boots, but I don't have my ability to pop it. So I just have to fall back. He gets away, luckily for him. I come down and try to grab their 3, but he just comes right back. I wish Blackfeather would have stuck with me, but I have to just sort of retreat away, trampoline out, and he falls back as well. But Finn comes up. He wants to fight. This Finn likes to fight right here. Throws this hook on me, smashes me, does everything he can. I finally get away from him here, and Blackfeather meets up with me. So we turn this thing back around. I'm just trying to keep my minions up because they are killing them. They're pretty smart about killing them in this match. But we kind of turn it back around on him here. He misses on that. Rhyme comes over, wants to help out. But again, just trying to put as much damage as I can on him. Trying to help Blackfeather all I can. Scarf shows up. Blackfeather dancing around. He gets away. We finally get Finn taken care of. Rhyme is very, very low. We're taking shots from the gold mine there, trying to get away from that. Because that's obviously not good. And then Fortress shows up here, which was not good. This Fortress pops his ultimate. He's full health, and he is ready to fight. I tried to take out this Rhyme right here, but man, I popped that ultimate. I mean, I thought I had him there. But that fortified health is just so ridiculous. And then right there, they get the ace. He would have died to that turret shot if it hadn't been an ace. But it was. Waiting for this Warhorn because I want to be able to close those gaps quicker. But we give up the turret there. We give up a gold mine. Actually, I think they're going for the gold mine here. Yeah, they're going for the gold mine. Scarf is putting a little poke on Fortress there. Trying to catch up, but just fall back, take our backs, and then I think we decided they were going for it. We thought they weren't going to go for it, but they do. Kraken, excuse me, not gold mine, Kraken, we're 15 minutes. And AB sneaks in, grabs it, then drops the ultimate, starts putting damage on them. We were a little bit too bunched up there. I think it's why we lost that. But right here, you see Blackfeather doing some work. I'm trying to put some damage on him, but I got no minions. Trying to get those back up, and just in time, I think I'll give it, with 2 minions I think I had in there. Pop that ultimate. A little bit of heal goes to him. I mean, it wasn't much, but a little bit of heal is all he needed. They both go down. We get the ace and the steal on the Kraken. So a huge, huge play, swing there. Awesome job by AB. When that was going on, when it was happening live, I thought that we had lost the Kraken. I thought, okay, well, he's with the ace. And I look up to go to the lane, and I see it go in our direction. I'm like, holy cow. But Fortress comes out, pops his ultimate, and just decides to 2v1 us. Was pretty wild, actually, because he's starting to get built. And Fortress, Weapon Power Fortress is a monster. You'll see how quickly he does the damage here. Just insane. I mean, just 2v1 is right there. He's got a Tornado Trigger. He's got a Sorrow Blade. He's got some defense, and he is putting it to work. So right here, I start getting towards my... I want to get some damage. So I get that Heavy Prism. I got it in the bag and just sort of waiting here to decide. I thought I'd already bought the reflex block at this point, but I left it out. I think I get caught with one more hook before I finally just break down and say, screw it, I got to have a reflex block. So grab that Heavy Prism though, because I want to put a little extra damage on when I get on them. I think we're close on these fights, and it just, especially with that ultimate, the more crystal power, the better. So right here, they do come out. He does throw that hook, gets me again, rooted, stunned, and just deleted. I mean, they're putting it on me at least, which I think is a good thing. They're using a couple of ultimates. They're using a lot on me. So right here, I know I'm starting to shop here, but or think about what I'm going to buy. I end up selling my boots to get some more that reflex block. But AB is just poking them, building up those stacks on that Broken Myth, and then he just turns around with that ultimate and absolutely roasted. Now, they were taking turret shots and all that, but I mean, just aced them right in front of the turret. I think they were just a little bit too confident. And again, they just let him get his stacks up when he does that, and then he does his ultimate. I mean, it's nasty. So we're just regaining control here, pushing everything back. Obviously, we're into their, they've only got the 2 turrets left. So we're in pretty good position. I want to get back into the fight again. I am slow as Christmas. Without any boots, I'm just trying to catch up. But I wanted that reflex block. I wanted to quit getting caught, pulled in, and deleted because I'm obviously not helping anybody when that happens. We talk, okay, now we're going to do a surprise for me. We're going to wait in the bush. We're going to jump on it. Well, then about that point right there, they said, no, we don't want to fight in the jungle. So I leave. I don't reflex block in time. Get caught. I do trampoline out. So they're trying to help me. They're trying to actually not turn this into just a giveaway. I go ahead and drop my ultimate because I know I'm about to die. Just to get off what I can. And that does help because they do get Fortress down right here. But then all of a sudden, Ryan comes in with that ultimate and just smashes them. So we get aced. Obviously, they're going to get the Kraken. They're right there. They're right on top of it. So again, me just trying to decide what the best thing for me to purchase on this. It's the first time I've played support Petal, I think. So I really didn't have a good game plan going into it. But I decided I need the damage. I need to be able to help with the damage. So I go ahead and sell and buy that going towards a Shattered Glass. I want to get that in the bag. If I do, with that much damage that we'd be putting out, I think it would be good. Now they split here and went to get both minion mines, which is fine, except for the fact that we put this thing at half health before they ever even showed up. So I think that was probably a mistake. Right here with my extra CP that I've got, we trampoline out. We're just sort of waiting. We know that turret's going to go down. We got the Kraken already so low, and then right here, send them in, drop that ultimate. You see Scarf is going to queue up his ultimate. They're going to try to run away, but they just commit too much both times, and then we're going to get onto this Rhyme. He's going to try to turn around a 1v3 us. Not going to happen, though. We just spread out a little bit to where he's got to hit us one at a time, and just a good number on Scarf, but he just walks away because Rhyme's not like going to track anybody down. We get the ace there. So looking good. Again, we were back into their jungle, but it's back and forth. It's like we've only got 3 turrets left. They've got 2. Trying to reclaim some of this jungle, reclaim this minion mine. Can't let them have both of those. Get bought up here. I've got quite a bit of gold from that fight. So I go ahead and grab that Shattered Glass. Frostburn could have been something to grab here, but I thought I just needed that extra. The extra heal is really what I'm after. So right here, going up into the lane, trying to clear that wave out of the way. We want to push it down just to make sure that we maintain control and sort of determine where the fights happen. Because if the lane's pushed our way, that kind of can help them with vision and lots of other things. So we're trying to maintain vision, push this wave down, and see where they're at, try to locate them. And then right here, we see them. Fortress pops that ultimate. I pop the Warhorn, and we are trying to get out of dodge. I try to trampoline. We are really trying to run here, but they just track us down, man. I don't know if they had a Warhorn too. I'm sure they did. Catch us up so that we pop the ultimates. We do everything we can here. Fortress fires up his ultimate. Scar fires up his ultimate. Blackfeather does get away with his double ultimate to just sort of evade, but we just get roasted there. So it's just 1v3. He's all on his own. I don't think the Kraken's up just yet, so they're sort of waiting on that. But that first turret goes down really quickly. With some good damage, it just happens to be on Finn. But they have to sort of fall back. They're not going to fight in front of the turrets. I'm trying to grab some defense and just some more flares. But we're just sort of waiting. It's a long timer there. That was a long one. Trying to wait to get up. They're probably trying to bait him right there into that bush. Because Finn was kind of low, but Fortress and Rhyme were probably right there waiting. So here we decide, okay, they're probably on the Kraken, which they are, and they get it. Okay, so now, but as soon as they get it, Finn and we know Finn's a little bit low. As soon as they get it, Blackfeather, Scarf show up and they start doing damage and doing a lot of it right there. Take out Rhyme, take out Fortress, and get the ace. We just abandon it. Say, okay, fine. They got the Kraken. We're going for the win here. It's 25 minutes, long timer there, and we're just going to try to tank it, take these out as quickly as we can. You see how much damage Blackfeather took there, a whole bunch. So I go ahead and pop my ultimate, just give a little bit of extra damage, give that heal, pop the fountain, and we finally get the win. So a pretty crazy match. Again, you got support Petal, you've got a lane weapon power Fortress, stuff that you guys might not see too often out there. So good job to everybody at the main vein, Avidois and Nolan on the win. Looking at AB's build, he got the Broken Myth, the Eve, the Shattered Glass, normal stuff, got a Crucible, and even a, looks like you got a coat of plates there even. So nice, a lot of defense, a lot of survivability. Me, again, just went for the fountain, went for that Shattered Glass just to get a little extra damage in the Warhorn to try to get away from those dogs, even though that didn't really work. They just had boots. They must have just all booted. They didn't have a Warhorn. Blackfeather went with the Serpent's Mask, Tornado Trigger, Aegis, and an Atlas. So nice, heavy defensive build there from Nolan. Looking at Rhyme, he went with a Broken Myth and an Eve. I'm surprised he didn't go with a little more Crystal Power because he's so tanky already, but he went with some shield and a Crucible. So he was a beast. Fortress, Sorrow Blade, Tornado Trigger, and then defense is basically what he was going for. They got a little bit of crit. Finn doing normal Finn stuff, pretty much defensive with that Clockwork. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, Jake doing my best to help you guys suck less.